Okay, we are going live. We are here live on on TikTok. Going to be live on YouTube, talking about how to buy your first rental property, even if you're broke. I literally started from my parents' basement. I was broke. I was bankrupt. I had bad credit. I had no money. Today, I am a multimillionaire through real estate. So I can definitely tell you how you can easily up level yourself, how you can start with bad credit, how you can start with no money, how you can start making a profit in real estate and then turn that into rental properties. So, depending, no matter where you are on your journey, you definitely can make a lot of money with real estate. And in fact, we have I'm literally the president of the Florida Real Estate Association, Investor Association. So that's FLREIA.org. And we have a free meeting, a masterclass tomorrow. We're talking about the Florida real estate market, but also how to invest in real estate with no cash, no credit. I can give you a full class. Just go to FLREIA.org. So that's the Florida Real Estate Investor Association.org. Okay, so let's get into this because again, so important. So I'm here. Let me just share my screen really quickly and tell you guys, if you're here on YouTube, again, I'm going to share with you is FLREIA.org. Again, absolutely free. It's a full class. It's our meeting and it's a class that I'm teaching for free. And you go right here, you see it, and you just register. And it's a Zoom class, so it's super interactive. We can talk, you can chat, we can ask questions. Okay, so let's get to it. So in order to actually make a lot of money with real estate, you need to be finding properties that you can get at a discount. So when I was broke, bankrupt, living in my parents' basement, I started going to classes, seminars, conferences, and learning about real estate. And the first thing that I learned is that I could invest in real estate even with bad credit and no money, with this concept called wholesaling. But the key to wholesaling really is just marketing. So you could put out those signs that says, we buy ugly houses, or are you behind on your mortgage payments? But a better way too was to send letters to people, literally going to county records, getting letters, getting the names and addresses of people that were behind on their mortgage payments, like pre-foreclosure, or you could do bankruptcy, you could do divorce, you can do probate. And again, those all are county records. It's absolutely free. And you send a letter saying, I'm tied to a network of cash investors. We're buying real estate. We can make a cash offer on your home. And this is how you get properties at a discount. Okay, this is an easy way to get properties at a discount. So again, teaching a full class on this at the Florida Real Estate Association. Just go right here, FLREA.org. Okay, so that's where you would go. And again, that's a free meeting on Tuesday, January 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Free class, free meeting. Okay, Florida REIA, Florida FL REIA, REIA.org. So let's talk about this. So when I'm saying I was broke, bankrupt, and I'm investing in real estate, that's wholesaling. So if you have bad credit, no money, you literally can start sending letters, putting out signs, marketing, saying I buy houses, walking around in shirts that say I buy houses. So I know you've seen those billboards that say we buy ugly houses. Those are getting properties at a discount. Okay. And so if you don't have the ability to be a landlord or to fix and flip, you literally can just sell the contract, assign those contracts for a fee. And so when I started, my coach taught me $5,000 was about the average of what you should charge on a wholesale deal. So again, think about if you could do one deal and get $5,000, is this worth it to you? Is this worth it? Yes, this is worth it. And so then after you build your cash up, so say you do like 2, 3 wholesale deals, okay, at $5,000 a piece. So now you have $10,000, $15,000. Now you can fix and flip because not only do you have money from the wholesaling, you actually know how to get properties at a discount. And most of the people, when you do wholesaling, the people that you are going to flip those contracts to, that I'm saying that are going to pay you $5,000 and $10,000, those are fix and flip people. So when we watch these TV shows on HGTV and you're watching those fix and flip shows, they are finding people that are in distress. That's the key. That's the thing they're not showing you on the TV show. Trust me, like I said, I'm a multimillionaire in real estate investing. And that's by finding people that are in distress. They're behind on the mortgage payment, or someone died, maybe probate, maybe someone got divorced and they can't afford the mortgage. So then how you're able to get those properties are getting them under contract. Obviously, that's wholesaling, and then flipping it to another investor that's going to do like a fix and flip or keep it as a rental property. That's one way. Another thing that people do with those properties that are in distress, obviously, are fix and flips. So once you have money, you can get a hard money loan, and they will finance you buying that property. So now you don't have to wholesale the deal. So that's why I said it starts with wholesaling if you have bad credit and no money. And then the next thing would be fixing and flipping, because your average profit on a fix and flip is about $63,000. Okay. That's about the average profit on a fix and flip. So imagine, just do one wholesale deal, you make $5,000. You do two or three of those, 10,000, 15,000. Now you do fix and flips. So now your average profit on your fix and flip is about $63,000. Okay. So you could just do one or two fix and flips per year. You don't have to do them all the time. And then the next thing that you would do would be getting rental properties, because again, you'll start to keep some of those properties that you fix and flip and just put a tenant in them. And this is how you get a portfolio of rental properties that you got at a discount, that you were able to buy using business credit and business funding. I didn't get to that part yet, but when you do hard money loans, business lines of credits, and doing those fix and flips, you literally create an LLC and you get a business loan. You can get business lines of credit, business credit cards, business loans, hard money loans in your business's name for those fix and flips. And then you create rental properties after. So it's what we call deal compounding. And this is how you start even when you're broke. Okay. This is how Noelle Randall is a multimillionaire today, but started when I was broke, bankrupt, bad credit, no money, just the worst situation ever. And then I even started doing the Airbnb stuff. So instead of just doing long-term tenants in your rental properties, you actually can make 3 times the cash flow if you do Airbnb, if you do short-term rentals with your rental properties. And again, what I do is we diversify the portfolio. So some of my properties are long-term tenants, you know what I mean? Vacant, 1-year leases. And then some of the properties are short-term rentals, Airbnb, vacation rental by owner, booking.com, Expedia. There's all of these different websites that you can do short-term rentals with, and you'll make about 3 times the profit on your short-term rentals versus your long-term rentals. However, I'm going to give you even another way that you make money. Okay. Because I started investing in Florida when I still lived in Texas. And I have a lot of students that are in North Carolina, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and they invest in Florida because we have a lot of tourism, especially in this Orlando area that I relocated to. The reason I relocated here was because all of the tourism with Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, like all of those amusement parks, all of the conferences. So I can make a lot of money with my rental properties, and they're going up in value. So you have the appreciation of them, but then you also have that you're making a lot of cash flow on them. So I started investing in Florida when I still lived in Texas. So that's why I want to invite you when I say come to the Florida Real Estate Investor Association meeting. It's absolutely free. You can start learning that market. You can even start wholesaling or fixing and flipping in Florida and not even live in Florida. Okay. And then again, you can do this in your own state as well. But the more places you can do it, the more money you can make in real estate. Okay. And you can even have your property here. You know what I mean? You can have a second home. So it's a great place to vacation. Obviously, before I lived here, I would take my kids. We would go to Disney World. We would go to all the different parks. And it was an amazing place to have real estate while living in Texas. Now moving to Texas here, I still have my rental properties in Texas, but I have even more in Florida. Okay. So again, want to invite you absolutely free. Go to FLREIA.org. Okay. So let me share that with that one more time. If you're on YouTube, all you're going to do is go to FLREIA. So Florida Real Estate Investor Association right here. You see it. Our meeting is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's a class. I'm going to give you even more of the stuff that I'm talking about here. Go to this class, register it right at the top. Like it says, register for free. And it's a Zoom. Okay, so we'll be on Zoom so you can interact with me. You can ask your questions, and I'm going to teach a whole class on how to invest in real estate without debt. I'm going to give you some great tips. I'll give you some scripts, all of that. Again, absolutely free. So no matter what state you're in, if you want to invest in Florida, you can. Or if you just want to wholesale and just make money from whatever state you're in, you literally do not have to be in Florida to invest in real estate here, but it's one of the best states for real estate there with the appreciation of properties, with the amount of tourism, how many people come to, and again, not just Orlando area, you have Miami, you have Tampa, you have Jacksonville, you have Delray Beach, Daytona Beach, so Clearwater Beach, so West Palm Beach, all of these amazing areas in Florida that literally you could find deals and send them to investors and make money right from your home. Literally do not have to move, start picking up $5,000, $10,000 per deal. And that's how then you can fix and flip in your own state. But again, getting connected, being involved. This is how I want to teach you guys. That was one of the things I promised myself when I was broke and bankrupt, living in my parents' basement. I said, when I learned this, I was going to teach other people. And so I love that I'm able to teach people. And then more of my students are teaching others. They have their rental properties. We're able to, go on vacation, quit your job if you want to with your rental properties, all of it. So again, a free class tomorrow, FLREIA.org. So that's Florida Real Estate Investor Association.org. All right. So it's a free real estate investor association. I'm the president of it. I'm also a licensed broker in the state of Florida for real estate, but I'm a longtime real estate investor. I've been teaching it. I have real estate agents that work for me here in Florida. I've had my license in real estate since 2006, but I didn't become a millionaire in this until I started buying my own real estate and having rental property. So even if you're a real estate agent, you could become easily a real estate investor and own property. So not only do you get your commissions, like I said, I'm a broker, so I get commissions, but more importantly, I own real estate. So even if I don't want to do any deals, I don't want to work with anybody, I don't have to. I have rental properties. I have short-term rentals like Airbnb. So property, basically money coming in every single day. All right. And that's what you want to create. That's how you create wealth. So yes, you may start with wholesaling. Okay. When you're broke, bankrupt, bad credit, it's an easy way to get $5,000, $10,000. Okay. This is what I did. When I had no money, I started wholesaling, got me $5,000, $10,000, got out of my parents' basement. Then I started doing fix and flips because I was able to get the properties at a discount. I knew how to wholesale. So of course I know how to find people that are behind on their mortgage payments. I know how to find homes that are in probate or divorce or bankruptcy. And then I would fix and flip those properties. But more importantly, the thing that I know now and that you can do now in 2024, you couldn't do in 2010 and all of that is the business credit. And so I'll talk to you about how you easily create an LLC or a corporation. You get trade lines through Dun & Bradstreet, through Equifax Business, so you can get hard money loans in your business's name. But more importantly, you can get business lines of credit, business loans, and business credit cards, so you can use that money and not use your social security number to build your rental portfolio. Okay. So there are just so many things that we need to be able to do that you can do that I can teach you in 2024 to build your wealth. Okay. Real estate is the number one way to wealth. More millionaires have been created so through real estate than all other industrial investments combined. Okay. And the reason that is for three reasons. It's the golden trinity of real estate. You have cash flow. Okay. So when you're using rental properties, you have money coming in, whether you do long-term rentals or whether you do short-term rentals, that's cash flow. But more importantly, too, you have equity. So you buy a home for $100,000, for example, you put down $10,000. Well, you immediately have $10,000 worth of equity, okay? Especially if you're buying properties the way that we teach you, where you're making sure you buy properties with equity. You're not buying a property that you're upside down and you're not bidding to pay the most, okay? All right. And then the last thing is the appreciation. So property and real estate goes up in value over time. So you just keep your properties on average 2 to 5 years, and you are able to double your investment. Okay. Especially around where we're telling you there's certain zip codes in almost every city where you can make a lot more in those zip codes than other places. okay? Because the appreciation, because the way they're building, they're going up in value. They're going up instead of the average of 4%. We find real estate that going up 8 to 10% every single year. So when you go to sell the property 2 years, 3 years later, you are walking away with these large lump sums of cash, $150,000 and things like that, just off of a townhouse, okay, or a small condo. So this is what you need to be doing. This is the year, and we're going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing information. I'm going to be inviting you to come along. I'm going to be teaching you guys, each one teach one. You need to invest in real estate. And then again, even if you have other businesses like trucking or a cleaning company or a hair salon, whatever it is that you do, you also want to have real estate because that's how you'll build wealth. All right, so join me again one more time. Florida Real Estate Investor Association. So that's FLREIA.org. All right, you go right there, right at the top, you register for that free class, even if you're watching this and it is after January 16th. So again, this class is tomorrow, which is Tuesday, January 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern, free class. Okay, I'm going to be teaching and I can really go into detail because it's on Zoom, it's interactive. You can ask me questions, we can share screens. It's super interactive. You'll love it. All right. And last but not least, you start investing in yourself. You start learning and taking the time to learn this. And this is really how we all get wealthy together. Okay. And again, you have your own rental properties. There's nothing I'm trying to do deals. I'll do deals with some of you, but again, I want everybody to own their own real estate. It's not about me owning a piece of your real estate. Okay. All right, so let's go. I want to join that meeting tomorrow. Space is limited, so go and register now. Once space is full, again, it's a Zoom meeting. So once it's at full capacity, it's done. So go there right now. That free masterclass. I'm going to be teaching you how to invest in real estate without debt, whether it be in Florida or not in Florida, but even giving you some great opportunities on how, no matter what state you're in, you can invest and start making money in Florida by finding different deals, and making $5,000, $10,000 wholesaling, or even fixing and flipping or getting rental properties and partnering with me and my students and other stuff that we're doing. So again, I just want to make sure that you have all of the knowledge, all of the resources, and all of the tools that you need to be successful. Go to FLREIA.org today. This is Noelle. To your success.